Today, we are going to view the second part of the Your Values Life Guide, which is the mind. You are what you think. As the famous saying goes, where the mind goes, energy flows, from Ernest Holmes. Your body is only your mind translated physically and tangibly. Every man-created object or concept on earth comes from ideas, from the mind. You can now state the tremendous power and capacities we have thanks to our mind, only if we learn how to enhance and master it. What exercises should I do? How do you start changing and mastering your mind? There is no better way and no real other way than meditation. What is meditation? Meditation is just being. Meditation is not a sport or an activity. Meditation is a state of fully consciousness that we should all be in constantly in our lives to be happy. Meditation should be a habit to us, like brushing our teeth, showering, eating, sleeping. This practice has been present in almost every culture in the world for thousands of years. For instance, similar rituals were practiced in Native American culture, like smudging with cleansing sage, totem, drumming, or flute meditation. They also believe that meditation enhances your soul and connects it to the material world with body and mind. Meditation practices are common amongst all Native American civilizations that regroup all tribes from south with Aztecs, Maya, Inca to north with Cherokee, Choctaw. Meditation has its origins in Kerala, a region in India. The first practices are Hindu and go back as far as 3,000 years before Christ. The Torah also mentions a kind of Jewish meditation. Other practices and forms of meditation existed, such as Taoist in China and Buddhist in India. Many cultures around the world have been practicing meditation for thousands of years. I believe there is a reason. Meditation connects you deeply to your inner self. It is the root, like a reset you experience. When you attain the meditative state, you are at your purest self, without any superficiality. Therefore, it is the root, and from there, all roads lead to Rome, as we say. You can work on the direction of focus, peace, acceptance, etc. To have a good inner balance, you must know yourself, accept yourself, and be friends with yourself. Now, what do you do when you want to know someone better, like your crush or someone you want to be friends with? You try to spend as much time alone with them to know them better, don't you? Well, it is exactly the same thing for you. Spend time with yourself. The more you meditate naturally without forcing, the less you will enjoy eating unhealthy, smoking, drinking, etc. The reason for this is you simply don't need to find happiness elsewhere when it is here. Listen to your body and it will tell you what you need. Let the energy flow in you. Just let yourself be. To be honest, meditation is probably the only activity you can never do too much of. You can never meditate too much, remember that. It only has benefits. You have nothing to lose. It can't harm you. Here are some of the major benefits of regular meditative practice. First of all, we have self-awareness. When meditating, you are alone with yourself. Facing your purest self without any distractions, you will learn to be in the present moment. After a while of practicing, you will start to see behavior changes in your daily life. For instance, when you're fully in the present moment, you focus and memory improves. You will feel your intuition and gut instinct much more. The reason all of this happens is because you learn to be totally aware and present in the moment without being bothered or polluted by outside events. Second of all, it's to heal, reprogram your subconscious mind and build new habits. Meditation is not that easy. When you face your purest self, we all have an inner child that we never healed. We all have big or small traumas. All these cause reactions in our future life and can get worse if you don't heal them. These traumas can look like phobias, post-traumatic stress disorders, eating disorders, addiction, or even simply being in a constant survival mode. It is an automated response of your body releasing stress hormones and activating stress systems and permanently being in high alert because you have been used to being in a stressful environment trying to survive. Your body is now regulated and adapted to this survival mode. Therefore, you'll have to teach your body and reprogram it to be at peace and stop being in alert. For instance, I was used to being in a permanent alert and used to be in difficulty all the time, being afraid that someone was going to hurt, threaten, or criticize me. When I finally left that state, I felt like I wasn't home. I felt empty, lost. I found food and drugs to compensate, which was, in fact, another source of stress that would replace the past situation. When I finally worked and taught my body to relax, going through the healing process, consciousness, acceptance, and then forgiveness, my body slowly got used to release and let go this survival mode. All disorders left. I did this through meditation and reprogramming my mind to heal. I also had symptoms of imposter syndrome and was an extreme people pleaser. I healed those the same way. This process is not easy. It is sometimes painful, and you will feel lost at some point for sure. It is normal and okay. Tell yourself that a moment of feeling lost always happens before finding your direction. It is simply your body readjusting to find the best solution and direction, just as if you're running a troubleshoot on a computer. Third of all, we have self-confidence and self-love. When you meditate regularly, you will start to feel grounded, stable, at peace. You love yourself and respect yourself and therefore others. It is so important because you must be self-sufficient in love. Today, too many people seek love elsewhere and compensate by being in a relationship. Too incomplete people believe they can complete themselves with someone or something else. No, you must be complete with yourself at first before engaging elsewhere. Otherwise, this leads to conflict situations that are unfortunately very common these days. FOMO, a new phenomenon which stands for fear of missing out, is quite frequent amongst younger generations. When you finally find self-confidence and self-love through a regular meditative practice, you will realize FOMO disappears. The reason for this is you will finally become comfortable, happy, and grateful with what you have and who you are, and realize grass is not greener elsewhere. Then fourth, we have the law of attraction and visualization. To achieve what you want in life and attract it, you must visualize it first. This is what we do in sports with mental preparation. You visualize the race, feel, smell, hear each move from the start to the finish line. There is a special state of half sleep. When you attain this state, this is the state where your mind can be modified. It is the same state of lucid sleep when you are half asleep and controlling your dream just before you wake up. When you master this state, master your mind, you can attract things in life and control your dreams. Fifth, we have aligning and opening chakras. A practice I do every day. The more you meditate, the more aligned and balanced your chakras will be, and the quicker you will know which one is blocked and how to heal it. What are chakras? Chakras are energy centers in our body. The word chakra in Sanskrit means disc or wheel. We have 7 main chakras. View the following scheme in the book if you wish. The more you meditate, the less you feel like putting junk in your body. It is a virtuous circle. Even if you try to stop meditating and eat junk food, smoke, drink, your body will refuse it. This is because you will find peace, your purest self, and you won't need to compensate because you feel good with yourself. When you discover and find this happiness and feeling of peace, you will not want to let it go. To be honest, I have never heard of someone who got into meditation and didn't have benefits from it and regretted it. Why look for happiness elsewhere when it is right here? Sixth, we have redirecting and mastering your energy. Just like athletes transform the pressure of stress during competitions, when I used to be a swimmer during big championships, I had a lot of emotions and a lot of pressure, and it is simply energy. With mental preparation, coaches teach you to transform this energy in a boost and transcend motivation instead of letting it drain you and paralyze you. Pause when emotions manifest, for instance, fear of food. You know yourself. You have time, confidence, patience. You are capable of mastering emotions. When they arrive, you just see them and accept their presence, and they simply dilute. Many other practices exist to enhance and develop your mind, and here are a few of them. First of all, you have different meditation methods. A body scan, this method consists in scanning your body from top to bottom or opposite, releasing every inch of your body, each square millimeter, each muscle, each ligament. This is a great technique to release stress or before night to cure insomnia. Second, we have mindfulness, simply being in the moment, conscious of everything you feel in your body, maybe the wind on your face, the pain or tension in your arm, the car noises, the background winds, the waves hitting the rocks. This is a great exercise to focus and work on consciousness, which is in the third part, and it's the first values of the 10. Then we have Zen culture. This practice comes from Japan. Zen means meditation. Zen culture includes Zazen, which is sitting meditation, and Kinin, which is walking meditation, and means to feel a step when taking a step, to take a complete step. Isn't that beautiful? Then we have yoga. This ancient practice started thousands of years ago, as well as meditation. It comes from India. This is a sort of an active meditation that works the mind, exercises the body, and enhances the soul. I recommend it largely. Each posture has a meaning and offers a purpose and helps you unblock chakras. Yoga offers many benefits. Improve your posture tremendously, chakra alignment. As energy flows, you find your balance. Self-confidence prevents joint pain, releases stress and brings peace of mind and calmness, prevents stiffness largely, very much, improves physical condition and strengthens deep tissue muscles. Various types of yoga exist, and each one of them have different benefits and difficulty levels. Here are a few of them. So you have Vinyasa Yoga, Kundalini Yoga, Yin Yoga, Iyengar Yoga, Power Yoga, Restorative Yoga, Hatha and Ashtanga Yoga that are more complicated, Bikram Yoga, which is in a room at 40 degrees Celsius and 40% of humidity, Prenatal Yoga for pregnant women. The Bhagavad Gita, the sacred Indian book, says, thus letting go leads to awakening. This is exactly what yoga teaches. And I really agree with that. It's the power of using your body, being able to do postures for hours and not being tired, and using your inner life energy. Getting inspired by a way of life that suits you best is great for your mind. It functions just like a guideline. It will make you more organized, peaceful, and can also permit you to feel connected and be part of a community. Throughout the world, each country has a named lifestyle that promotes health and pleasure and is associated to a particular aesthetic, including interior design, certain color palettes, clothing, diet, and even music genres. Here are a few of them. So in Denmark, you have Hygge that promotes cozy moments with yourself or loved ones out of the daily rush. Ikigai in Japan refers to a passion that gives value and joy to life. In France, you have savoir-vivre, which means ability to live life well and with intelligent enjoyment, meeting every situation with poise, good manners, and elegance. Italian, dolce far niente, translates to pleasant relaxation and carefree idleness. Swedish, lagom, life philosophy goes by not too much, not too little, just the right amount. Oponopono from Hawaii simply means to make things right. Sisu is a concept in Finland described as a stoic determination, tenacity of purpose, bravery, resilience. Kosagash, I don't know how you say it in Scottish, but it's from Scotland, and it's a lifestyle that translates to sheltered or cozy. Friluftsliv comes from Norway, and it is a philosophy based on a simple life in nature without destroying it or disturbing it. And finally, Ubuntu from Africa is based on the idea of humanity towards others. After that, to end this part, you have healing the mind. The mind is like the body. It needs healing in case of difficult past events or trauma or injury. Your values already processes this, but sometimes extra healing might be required. If these wounds are not treated, they will remain within you and stop you from becoming the best version of yourself and live happily. These alternative medicines are, of course, natural, but mostly for intense traumas that have been lasting for years. If by following your values you believe something else is needed and deeper work needs to be done, here are some practices for you. First of all, we have hypnosis. Hypnosis is a heightened state of concentration and focused attention, guided by a trained, certified hypnotist or hypnotherapist. One of the resorts of hypnosis is also to put the subject in a more comfortable state than his daily mental life. The more the subject feels the comfort differential, the more reactive he will be to hypnosis, because hypnosis inhibits, relaxes, erases doubt and anxiety, and plunges us into a state we don't want to run away from. This is Idriss Aberkan who said this, and I really agree with that. Psychotherapy and psychology, they are both studies of the mind of a patient. Psychotherapy, however, involves physical treatment. Psychology is very occidental, and I believe it can be interesting to speak and express yourself anonymously or to someone exterior to your life. Psychedelic therapy, nature offers us natural drugs to experience hypnosis therapy. These elements permit the mind to attain the state of hypnosis, as described above. Psilocybin, found in mushrooms, LSD, MDMA, or ayahuasca, that comes from plants, are often used in shamanic culture and can be used for psychedelic therapy. So here you go for the second part. I hope you enjoyed. You found answers, you found solutions. If you have any questions or ideas, please feel free to write to me. I'd be happy to hear you or discuss with you. You can find my podcast, my Instagram,